The Maselli Group presents seminars and workshops, advanced presentation skills for financial professionals, with Frank Maselli, financial industry expert and author of the best-selling book, Seminars, The Emotional Dynamic. Episode 17, Materials and Handouts.
Welcome back. I'm still Frank Maselli, and we're here talking now about episode 17, Materials and Handouts. What kinds of things should you give out at your workshop? This is a very simple topic. I don't think we need to spend a tremendous amount of time on it, but there are some things that you absolutely should not give out at your workshop, and I do want to spend a moment on that. So, what kinds of materials should you use at your seminar? First, I give people a simple folder. Usually I'll give this to them when they come in, when they check in, when they're greeted. A simple folder with some materials in it, but specifically what? Number one, I use some custom note paper. Custom note paper it has the title of the presentation, it has the date, it might have the location, and it looks really professional. It's a very nice touch. It's simple and easy to do. Give it a shot, or even a workbook. Workbook's a little more elaborate. You have to have it bound. So I would stick with custom note paper for any event. I like a bio. I like them to read something about me. A simple bio says who I've been, or who I am, where I've been, what I've done. Keep it simple, not too much, because you're going to use something in a minute that I think will help you even more. An article about you. If you've ever had anything written about you, this is a great place to put that article. Third-party articles about you or your practice or your firm, extremely powerful, much, much better than almost any other thing you can include, because it's somebody else saying something wonderful about you. Articles by you. If you've written any articles, which would be a great idea, by the way, I would put anything that I've written into that kit. Nice touch. Get comfortable writing stuff, and there's a high probability that your firm has ghost-written pieces that you can put your name on, which is a fantastic thing. Nothing gets better than that. You didn't even have to write it. You get to put your name, makes you look very smart, and it really connects you to the audience. Articles about the topic. If we have a specific topic that we're discussing tonight, global investing, retirement planning, if you've got any pertinent articles, put those in the kit as well. And then the appointment card. I'm going to cover the appointment card in a minute, or the evaluation form, or both the evaluation and the appointment card. Keep those in the kit. Simple, an easy handout, stuff they can read that gets them to connect to you. Now, what do I never give out? What I never give out is the workshop agenda. Why? Well, because I don't necessarily follow an agenda. I may jump around, I may refer to an agenda, but I may say, listen, I don't know where exactly we're going to go. This is what I hope to cover, but you will tell me what parts you're getting, what you're not getting. My focus is on the audience, not on an artificial agenda. Prospectuses, sometimes I have those in the back, but again, I'm only talking about product in the most generic possible way, so I probably won't need any prospectuses. If you are talking about product, you have to have prospectuses available. It's a rule, so that's fine. Calendar of future events, very nice. Future events, future workshops, things your firm is doing, that's nice. I'll keep those available, again, only if you are actually doing future events. Sales literature, minimal. Absolutely minimal. Again, the purpose is not to sell product. The slides, never. Do the words absolutely never, no way, mean anything to you? I never give out the slides. I never give out those, PowerPoint will print out notes along with the slides. Absolutely no way. I'm guessing you can figure this out. Why? You give out the slides, they read ahead. They don't stay with you. I don't want the audience going anywhere that I don't take them. I'm going to lead this little Boy Scout troop. I'm the conductor on this train. Nobody goes anyplace unless I take you there. So don't ever, ever, ever give out slides. I've actually had to do presentations. They gave out the slides in advance. I did this big meeting in Las Vegas. 800 people got a packet of slides, and I said, no, collect them all, or I'm not going on stage, because it's very damaging when people can read beyond where you are. Now, let me give you a very powerful technique, okay? This is something that I think you should consider. I have used this now with a number of financial professionals, and it's been extremely valuable. It's been one of the greatest marketing tools that I've ever developed, if I do say so myself. It's called the personal interview. You'll look it up on my website. You'll see personal profile interview. Download this and take a look at it. What is it? It's an article in Q&A form, okay? Questions and answers, written by you. Imagine that you had a reporter. Imagine that there was a reporter sitting in your office asking you the kinds of questions that you wanted to be asked. And then they went back and wrote this beautiful article all about you, saying only the things that you wanted to say, which is, by the way, is never going to happen. But just put that in your imagination. How would you get something like that done? Well, the answer is you can't. I mean, you could hire a PR agent for $20,000, maybe get some placement somewhere, but it's not going to work. So instead, here's what you do. You ask yourself, oh, I don't know, about 10, 12, maybe 15 really good questions that tell your story in a compelling way. You ask them, and then you answer them. Now, you need to be a little, schizophrenic to pull this off. So, Frank, tell me, how'd you get started in the business? Well, Frank, let me tell you, it's an interesting story. I mean, you need to have some, ability to do this. But who's better qualified to ask you the kinds of questions you want to be asked than you? So you ask yourself the questions, and then you answer them. Then you send the entire thing to me. I will read it, I will edit it, I will rewrite it, and then I will put my name on it as the author, which is good, because it doesn't look so good if it's your name as the author. So what we now have is an article, a third-party article written by me, and I will publish it on my website. Nice. All good, very powerful. We haven't gotten to the best part yet. Two things. Number one, we will work with compliance. We will send this to compliance, and I promise you they will approve it. In fact, you don't pay until it's all done and approved. We'll work with them. They want to make changes. It's easy to do. I know what compliance is looking for. We don't play any games with compliance. And every firm on the street, there are advisors that are doing this. So it's not a compliance issue in any way at all. The real benefit, I will send you camera-ready reprints that you can now go have. You can have 1 million of them printed. Have 1 million printed, hire a Cessna 172, fly over high net worth clients and kick them out the door. This becomes your powerful puff piece. This becomes your story told in compelling format. Give it a look on the website, the personal profile interview. Frankly, you could do this entirely on your own if you had the skills. And if you do have the desktop publishing skills to do it, it's easy to do. You'll see exactly how it's done. If you don't, we can help you with it. Extremely powerful and one of the critical handouts that goes in your kit.